What's up, everybody? This is Mace, and I've got the start of a new video series today that is the top 5 original Xbox games that I would bring back if I could afford to. Obviously, StarCraft Ghost isn't going to be on this list because of the expense, and they already had a novel adaptation. So, without further ado, here we go. Now, the first game I've got on this list is the movies for Xbox, and this was developed by Lionhead Studios, and it did end up being published on PC and did see an expansion pack come out called The Movie Stunts and Effects. But basically, you would play as the studio director. You could design and build your own studio, manage the film's cast, and create your own footage and upload it to the movie's website. It would have been something pretty special, I think, if it had come out in the early days of Xbox Live. The third game I've got on this list is For Horsemen of the Apocalypse from 3DO. Now, obviously, this game was canceled because the company went bankrupt, but it would have been kind of an adventure action game that took place during the apocalypse, where you play anyone from a priest all the way down to a stripper, and they even got infamous B-list star Tracy Lords to be part of the game. The reason I like this game is because it reminds me of an episode of Angel where it's got all the fire coming from the sky, so I thought it looked pretty interesting. Now, the third game on this list is Vultures by CDV Interactive, and this was a game that was only going to be published for the original Xbox. It made heavy use of diffuse sliding, refractions, normal mapping, and bump mapping, and all looked pretty beautiful from the screenshots that you could see in an official Xbox magazine. There isn't any gameplay footage that matches those online, but it's still quite the sight to look at in the magazines if anybody still has them. And I was really excited for this, but then I'm assuming it got canceled for financial reasons. Now, the next to last game on this list is the game X-Files Resist or Serve. Now, this game did come out on PS2, and it was kind of a ho-hum, adventure with a minimal combat game. But they did bring back Gillian Anderson, David Duchovny, and I would really love to have played this game on the original Xbox, through component cables, and seen it in high res, because it didn't come out on PC either. But unfortunately, the poor sales of the PS2 version led to all other console and PC ports to plan to be canceled, which is unfortunate. Right, so finally, the last game on this list, and the one that probably broke my heart the most, is DC by Lionhead Studios. Now, this is a game that would have shown the full, power of the original Xbox, kind of in line with Doom 3 and Half-Life 2. But it was really beautiful. It was a strategy game where you would play as the caveman leader of a tribe, and you would be able to migrate and manage resources, and you'd have to fend off dinosaurs and other prehistoric beasts, and just survive for as long as you could. And I thought that all the screenshots looked amazing. I thought the gameplay sounded really great too. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't get it finished and had to cancel it because of all the work that was being taken up by Fable and other games in development at Lionhead when the Xbox 360 came out. Alright, so that's my top 5 Xbox games that were canceled that I'd love to have seen brought back if I could have afforded to. Now, which games did you see and were interested in that got canceled? Obviously, besides StarCraft Ghost, but I'm sure there were others that you think I should have included on this list. Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.